What would you do if you linked up with someone that you met off of Tinder or Plenty of Fish, and after y'all hooked up, you realized that they were not who they said that they were? Hmm, I have a story for you. Make sure to stay tuned and stay connected. Find out all about it. I have the tea. This episode is sponsored by 42 Skincare. Check out the products at 40-2-skincare.myshopify.com. And listen, my favorite is Jazzaline by Jasmine. You will not be disappointed. We want to give our prayers first and foremost to the Smith family. That's the person who was murdered. And then we also want to also leave prayers for the Etute family, because they are the ones that actually had to watch their loved one go through the trial of his decision that ultimately led to this case that we're talking about right now. So jumping right into things, we have 18-year-old Asimiman Etute, 18 years old, playing linebacker at Virginia Tech. He was on scholarship from Virginia Beach, and he links up with this guy. He thought it was a woman, Angie, on Tinder. Yes, he thought it was a woman. They linked up the very first time, had some oral altercations. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And come to find out, you know how y'all fellas do. He go back, talk to his homeboys, football team, like, Slam, I don't know if that's a female you dealing with. So guess what? His roommate, Jalen Hampton, he goes and say, let's go over there together and ask him some questions. Now, Angie, I say in parentheses, in quotes, turns out to be Jerry Paul Smith, 40-year-old Caucasian male who's the manager of a restaurant on Main Street in Virginia called Blacksburg. Now, definitely don't nobody deserve to die a brutal death the way that he did. So when Jalen Hampton and Etute go over there and they start to question this gentleman, I guess with, following the story, the roommate left. But Etute went back to ask once again, are you a man? Are you a woman? I need to know. Well, Jerry Paul Smith embraces and hugs tight as Cinnamon Etute. Brother man lost it. He lost it. He lost it. Okay? So allegedly, he beat the man so bad that every bone in his face was broken. He inhaled his own blood. They said he punched the man in his face 5 times and then stomped on his head. Bro man snapped. Bro man snapped. I don't know why people still go to Tinder looking for certain things. I just can't get it. Not even just Tinder, but all of them are sketchy. And he snapped. Now, we don't know what this man, this 18-year-old has already went through in life. We don't know listen, y'all leave a comment. What would you do? What would you do? So long story short, they go to trial. In fact, they didn't even know the man was dead until his brother came and checked on him the very next day, did a wellness check, and that's when he found his deceased brother. Now, his brother said, I knew he was gay, but I did not know that he was posing as a woman, and going out and, tricking people that way. So the family, of course, was very distraught. They were really, really angry. Outside the courthouse, tensions were high. You have family members holding up justice for, for Paul Smith, for Jerry Paul Smith. And then you also just have the Etute family just trying to get to and fro, trying to do what they need to do. And so long story short, they had a 3-day trial and they found him not guilty, y'all. They found him not guilty. Now, this is why this case is so interesting to me. Because his defense attorneys, as the police said, they found a knife in Jerry Paul Smith's mattress, between the mattress and his bed, between the mattress and the box spring. So whenever the altercation happened initially, Etute says, I was defending myself because I thought he was reaching for the knife. However, y'all know about that Commonwealth in Virginia, y'all. They said, nope, we want to have him for murder, 2nd-degree murder. But he did not go to jail for murder. He did not go to prison. He was found not guilty. I can't say I'm happy for the Smith family because their loved one is lost. But I do want to just send my prayers out to them because their loved one is lost at the same time. But I also want us to remember Mr. Etute, because here's a man who had to learn something about life the very, very hard way. We do not want to learn some of life's lessons this way, y'all. So make sure that y'all stay up, stay hip, and make sure that you're using wisdom as you're going forward. Everybody that's doing everything, I talked about that narrow road the other day. Listen, that road ain't for everybody. If you're different, embrace it. I promise you, you'll be happy in life that you did. All right. So I want to make sure that y'all go check out 42 Skincare. And I love you, just in case nobody else told you today. Bye.